Welcome to Homeschool Horizons. This is Yvette. I'm your host. Well, you guys, today I have a very special guest. In the past episodes, I have mentioned my mom a little bit, and it's her. She's here today. My mom is here. Hi, Mom. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, there she is. That's her. She's here today because she is really passionate about us opposing AB84. And if you are listening to me from another part of the world and you don't even know what I'm talking about, basically what I'm talking about is in the state that I live, there is a bill that has passed. And the next step is for it to pass our Senate. And if it passes our Senate, then it goes to the governor. And if the governor passes it, what it means is it will get rid of homeschooling pretty much. And we are just not willing to let that happen. And my mom doesn't want that to happen. So I invited her here today to share with you all from her perspective, because I know there's a lot of homeschool moms. I know there's a lot of you out there that have moms and dads that don't support you. And I know some of you have even told me that at least your moms have come around a little bit in understanding about homeschooling. And so I just wanted to come and talk about this whole topic with my mom. So, Mom, I wanted to ask you, why do you even support homeschooling?
First of all, I feel like I support homeschooling because the agenda that the school districts have are pushing on the children. It's about indoctrinating the children with sex, and the books, as far as kindergarten, they are pornographic, and
Hmm.
that's what they're trying to teach our children. So I really, I'm very um, against that, and I'm willing to do whatever I can to support the the homeschooling and to call our senators to oppose this, because I feel like this will be the beginning of them um, totally getting rid of homeschool, and I totally disagree with that.
Yeah, yep, you said it. When do you think things changed, Mom? Like, when do you think, because I know, like, I went to public school, you went to public school. My one of my sisters, my other sister went to public school, but my little sister went to public school, but then you moved her to a private Christian school. But, like, when do you think things began to change in the public school and that we really needed homeschooling?
I feel like when they started taking God out of schools, they started taking out the Pledge of Allegiance. They completely wanted to remove God from schools, and I think that's where it all started. And that's why it has gone just from bad to worse. That's where we're at now.
Yes, I agree. And why did you move my little sister to a Christian school?
Basically, I moved her because she was getting bullied at with some little girls at her school, and I decided to put her in a private Christian school because I had heard about it through my sister-in-law and a friend, and so I decided to just take her out of that school and put her in the Christian school.
Was that do you remember if that was a big classroom she was in, or was it a little bit like a more smaller classroom?
It was a smaller classroom than a public school.
Were you happy with that little school?
I was really happy with that school. My daughter really flourished there. She met her best friends that they're still friends even now,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
that's where her growth with her walk with the Lord started more. So I feel like it was all of it, all around was the best decision I made to do that.
Yeah, I agree, I agree. Did you know about homeschooling when we were little?
I had not heard about it at all because I don't know why, but I never heard of it until much later, until my youngest daughter was in the Christian school. I heard about it through a friend and through some friends that we met through our church and a Bible study. That's when I started learning a lot more about homeschool. But before that, I really had not heard about it.
Mm. Do you ever wish that you had homeschooled?
I really don't know if I would, because in those days schools were very different when I was growing up. We did a Pledge of Allegiance. It was just completely different than how the schools are now. So I really don't know if I would have benefited. Maybe I think I probably would, but I I felt like schools were completely different in those days.
Yeah, yeah, they were different, that's for sure. What do you think of me and my little sister homeschooling?
I'm very supportive of you both. I really um I'm so glad that you guys chose to do this for your children. I
Mm,
see so many benefits on you doing this. The kids are really flourishing, and um I they don't ever have to go through the bullying that you guys even have to go through. And I just I just see so many benefits, and especially because in your curriculum you even include the Bible. You teach the Bible. The children are learning about the Lord, about the
yeah,
Word of
yeah.
God, and to us, as that I feel that that's one of the most important things.
Hmm. So you're happy that all your grandkids homeschool?
Yes, I am very happy.
Um, yeah, I really like that you brought up bullying, Mom, because there's a lot of our homeschool moms that I see on Facebook that actually a lot of moms just in this last year, actually, Mom, this last year, a lot of moms pulled their kids out of school because of severe bullying, and it breaks my heart. And some of the moms have even been bullied themselves because when they like go to the school and say that they want to take their child out, the school will bully them and say, well, where are you taking them? And you can't, well, you're not allowed to do that. Like they'll bully them. And these poor moms have actually left comments on some of the homeschool pages saying, "Can someone help me? I don't know what to do." And they've even gone as far as they've had to take their child like to the doctor. Like it's horrible stuff.
It's terrible.
Yeah. And so yeah, I think it's really important. That's a huge one for our charters is that's something that the assembly and the senators that they don't understand that if they take away charters, one of the main things is the bullying, is that not all kids can be resilient. Not all kids can handle being bullied every day. And homeschooling offers an opportunity for a child to not be bullied and to flourish, to have to build their confidence, because once they're bullied and you do take them out of public school and you homeschool them, they don't just automatically get better. Then it's a whole time of mental health that you have to take care of and get them back on track to getting their confidence because they've been beaten down. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, when did you first hear about AB84, Mom?
I heard about it at our church with our pastor
Mhm.
because he's very, very much um, letting us know about this kind of bills when they come out. And he's very encouraging to let us know and to encourage us to call the senators and encourage them to vote against these bills, because these bills are just about hurting our children. That's basically what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful to our pastor for always encouraging us and giving us the information we might not hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, why do you think AB84 wants to take why do you think they want to take away charters and homeschooling?
I feel that one of the reasons is the money, because they see money in the children that would go to public school. And another reason, because they want to indoctrinate our children. Once again, I repeat that because I feel that that's what they're trying to do more than anything in the schools right now, indoctrinate our children. And that's why they want the children. They want them in the public schools.
Yeah. When I wanted to tell you, Mom, that you really surprised me yesterday when we were talking and I brought up the list. I brought up AB84 and you already knew about it. That surprised me, first of all. And then I brought up the list that I've been calling daily, the senators that I've been calling. And you surprised me that you wanted the list. I was surprised because that means you're super passionate, because I've never seen you call any senator or representative. So you're going to be calling now.
I am. And I'm going to call, whatever I can do. I'm going to tell my friends about this too. Give them the list, and God willing, they will call.
Yeah.
And we gotta do whatever we can to stop this.
We do, because it's now or never, everybody, because it's never been this bad before. I know that actually the last time it was this bad, not actually, the last time it was bad was when my 13-year-old was 5 years old. They had a bill, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was similar to this, and they wanted to take away charters. But at that time, the bill never passed the assembly. And so it was squashed. It never passed assembly. And this time it passed assembly. And now it's on to the Senate. And we only have from now to July 16th to make our voices heard. We only have this small window of time. It's emotional. It's a small window of time to call. And, I want to remind everybody, when I called, I was super intimidated. I had never called a senator. I had never called Sacramento, period. And I was like, I had all the nerves that you get inside. And I had all the things inside saying, oh, it's not going to really matter if you don't call. I felt like I couldn't do it, but I knew I had to do it. And I did. And it's gotten a little bit easier. And I'm not going to lie. Every time I know that I have to call every day, it's not like, oh, yay, I get to call. I'm like, oh, okay, here I go. Because I really feel it's like a spiritual warfare happening. And so it's not easy to just call, it's not easy to call and say, because all you have to do when you call is say something like this: I'm a concerned homeschool mom, and I want to ask if the senator would please oppose AB84. And that's all you have to say, especially if it's the first time you called. I just told you, right, Mom? That's all you have to say. Yeah. We have a lot of warrior homeschool moms out there that have actually been fighting for a long time, and they're the ones that talk a long time with all the senators. They know what to say, how to talk. But for those of us that are newbies, they told me, and it made me feel so much better, it's okay to just say that. And so I want to encourage you and look at, if my mom is going to do it, you can do it too. And you can tell your mom to do it too. If she's supporting you for homeschooling, you can ask her if she would do this for you also. I'm going to link the numbers to the senators which are on the education committee. Those are the ones that we want to reach. And I'm going to link that to the top of this podcast, and so that you can have the numbers so that you can call. And again, as always, feel free to message me if you have any questions, or if you want any further coaching, or you have any questions about what you should say, how you should say it, anything like that. Please feel free to message me, reach out. And so, I just want to thank you, Mom, for doing this for me. I just sprung this on her, you guys, today. And she's a pro, isn't she? And I want to thank you so much, Mom, for everything you've done for me. Thank you. And you guys know how it is, right, with your moms. So thank you so much for listening today, and come back next week, because I'll be talking some more about AB84, because that's all I'm going to be talking about pretty much until July 16th. All right, you guys, stay strong and go call. You can do it. Okay? I wish you guys a wonderful week. Talk to you next week.